opens, there's nothing inside.
I know that there's some other
Will it
games out there
always
that
be burning down the walls?
like Shining Force 2
Is
comes to
there
mind,
a way
at least my
for
personal
me
taste
to
in other
pray?
but these guys are compared to
I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw.
yeah, we gotta go
I'm a
on
sharpshooter,
these guys.
have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, night is sky.
Alright, so as a Dragoon, it's easier for me to jump and launch my attacks that way. Given that I'm currently at level 80 and we're doing New Game Plus, I'm able to use an advanced version of my jump attack, which was made available at level 74, which allows me to do my normal jump attack faster. And it also comes with a special effect of having something called Mirage Dodge, which gives me a second follow attack. Also, you may have noticed standing next to me is another Dragoon wearing the same armor. Indeed. So now, I'm going to try and do a little trick for speedrunning purposes here. Yeah, you might not have noticed what I was doing there, but I was doing animation canceling.
Been
As
searching
a
all
dismount
along,
my Chocobo, I made
facing twilight lonely.
that I needed to do, which was
Without
the sight of the one needed.
Without a sign,
But if I'm doing it while I'm in the middle of my
Without
dismount,
grasping
the animation itself gets
the
canceled out.
real question to be asked, where have I been?
Because depending on what
I'm
type
a sharpshooter
of gender and race you're playing
at
as,
Paul's
various
masquerade,
emotes that are needed to be
hiding both face and
can
mind,
vary.
all free for you to draw.
The sight emote does take a bit of a
I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be?
so by animation canceling,
Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Yeah, in fact, that was actually relevant by accident. So it was in such a hurry to keep going that I didn't even realize I had animation canceling going on until I actually noticed it for the first time.
Moments of calm,
Now, Lady Lynette has
nothing left to be found.
go search for some crystals.
A mirror right in front of me, That's where
Oyster or springs that will allow us
an
to
empty glass,
supply the
reflecting as a
ambient
tree.
water. Yeah, you may have noticed
Still
we're
watch the
in an area of
two
sea of clouds, which is
I need them back.
implies the sea of clouds.
I'm a sharpshooter
Floating islands.
at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide.
Also, don't mind the random battles that we're doing. Go ahead and whistle this There we go. Now we gotta take it back to our wingman, Ottawa. Yeah, Ottawa really is a
I
wingman
can't tell
for a
you
man.
how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my alone,
difficulty
you're
of
facing twilight
the
alone.
but why would we want to do that?
Without a sign,
Should we do the
without grasping it,
difficulty or
the real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shepherd.
Alright, I do believe we are all set to go. So, following the first day of the school festival, and knowing that we are begrudgingly allowing Akechi to join us as the star attraction, we're about to go into the process of having him take the stage. So hey there, Luna, Miguel, and to everyone else that's just logged on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Persona 5 Live. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is convenient. Yeah, the PC that I use my capture card on to stream for you guys suddenly decided that now is the time to do a malware scan. Convenience of convenience, I'm telling you. Yeah, I had you on for 30 minutes and you couldn't have done that before I went on the air tonight? You decided, oh, let's do it now! Telling you, it's ridiculous. Anyway, since we're not going to be allowed to do anything other than sleeping,
Nice.
I'm a shapeshifter.
let's move on to the main event.
First masquerade. Heart in both face and mind.
I was about to say, are we going to have that happen? But nope.
I'm a shepherd.
And apparently we're still not done bleeding yet. And so now,
We will now begin today's panel.
this ought to be interesting.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered.
Why is that?
I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Where are we in the meantime?
How much
Hiding up in the balcony.
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on.
Yeah, I think he
Makoto.
has.
You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. If it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Yeah, their elusiveness is very notorious.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Do
Mako-chan's
tell.
really pressing for an answer.
While trying to
She's
maintain
pelting him with
composure.
questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
And I doubt you have too. Well, actually, you kind of have.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Oh, keep it quiet.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? What
No.
if it's the truth?
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
And now...
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
And blabbers of them, right?
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Moment of truth. Time for a cover to finally be blown.
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
Yeah, he's literally looking right at us.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Is he gonna say it now or is he gonna get cut off? He gets cut off.
I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
There are a lot of laughing people in this
Is there a
crowd.
room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
Yeah, no one's using it anymore.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Oh, great.
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Yeah, he wants a full-on confrontation.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, like, I'll keep you letting you be the Phantom Thieves if you do exactly as I say.
What do you want to talk about?
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Yeah. So when are you gonna blab to everyone? And does it matter what I say? Yeah, Akechi's phone, but yeah, it was only merely delaying the inevitable. But yeah, we could pretty much tell that this was coming a long time ago. It was only a matter of when, and now we've nailed down the date, October 26th. It doesn't matter.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too.
Is that so?
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
So in other words, you want in?
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Oh, well, of course you do. If you can go there, then of course you have the same power. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I'll take your silence as confirmation.
Well, it's not like saying anything would have changed what you were gonna say.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Do tell.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all.
As did all of us.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
I don't think it is.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, busted. Not as if we weren't already.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
But
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal.
of course
I
you
may be able
do.
to save you from this situation.
A deal?
Take me with you.
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then he'll leak the results.
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
We don't have a choice, do we?
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct?
In other words, you won't tell her about anything?
The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
And so you're gonna make her suffer more.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
And so this is why we have to go and change her heart now?
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions.
What's our deadline?
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment.
But
Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
I can sense a bond of trust. Yeah, we're boosting our confidant rank while we're getting pain and suffering shoved down our throats. But hey, he's rank 5
Glad
now.
we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Yeah, he's that smart.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
And so now we arrive at endgame.
They're going.
What's happening to me in the meantime? What's happening to us in the meantime? Yeah, suddenly whiteout.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time
Heartbreak.
planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon.
Yep.
I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was
Yeah.
that really our best course of action?
It's our only course of action.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
Yeah, because by that time you'll have a deadline.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
And so,
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Futaba? Oh, Sojiro found it.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Come on, say it, Sojiro. She's either with them, or she got manipulated by them.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Oh, phone. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that got me nowhere. I could use a change of pace. How about it? Yeah, let's do it. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium. I should head to the gym. Yeah, do we finally get her as a confidant?
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Doesn't matter what I say here. Also, what's with the OO? Okay.
If Feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
What are we sharing exactly?
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Probably one of us.
That fluffy-haired girl over there. I choose you.
She's not a Pokemon.
Huh?
And also they were referring to Haru?
Is he looking this way?
Yeah, we're behind the curtains.
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
It's 'cause you're cute? Really? Oh boy. Also, how are we responding? Yeah, I don't think we want to say it's because you're cute. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we say though. Can encourage it? Alright.
So it really is me.
Come, everyone's waiting.
She had her father die. Do you really want to make her suffer more?
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yeah, you just realized that now.
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
And I'm sure you're regretting this decision.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
Don't make it too awkward.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
I said don't make it too awkward!
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. No shit.
Well,
Oh gee. No! No! I've been trying for months to get Makoto on my side! It's not supposed to be like this! No! Don't force me into Haru! She's cute and sweet and all, but she's not who I want! Come on! Game! Why? Why would you force this on me? Oh, Luna, why?
Oh, like a hot knife through butter. A proposal cuts the silence.
Really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
wait.
Yeah, even he's caught off guard by this.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered.
Well, duh. Sir, you are a terrible person.
Is this a hot scoop?
More like a hot laugh.
I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
Yeah, you kind of already have gone past the point of no return with that.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
What the hell was that?
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
It really was, wasn't it?
I still can't believe you said that.
Me neither! Yeah. I don't think it matters what we were gonna say.
Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, you're welcome, Haru.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Confidants only, please.
Just kidding. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Why is that?
Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amizaiku.
I bought it earlier.
I don't even know what this is, but it looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Oh, she's not my confidant yet? Really? I was expecting that would have happened at that point. I mean, it was, let's face it was setting up for it. We really should be blaming the people who requested it. Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, hey there, Haba. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we could do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Trust me, our timing is not perfect. Meanwhile...
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want.
Because they are the media, that's the point.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Nothing to say.
Well, this is troublesome.
Yeah. Why do I get the feeling that he's going to command mass execution of the police? Yeah. We don't even need to imagine that going on in this game. It's happening in real life.
If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
That bad?
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
It's only been a few days.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah. This now explains the interrogation that we keep going back and forth towards.
The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Bold measures, huh?
Oh. One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
And what would that unexpected be?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
I still can't wait to change your heart. And so...
We're home.
This is gonna hurt.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
Yeah, you need to do a better job of keeping your valuables hidden there, Miss Futaba.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over?
Well, you're certainly getting flustered over it.
I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm the silent protagonist. I'm not supposed to say anything.
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain.
Yeah, she's gonna panic attack here.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
It's the moment of truth for us to open up to Sojiro. What are we gonna tell him? Yeah, I'm leaking myself to Sojiro and he's about to kick me out onto the street. How am I responding? Okay.
You will, huh?
Yes, we will. It was nice knowing you, Sojiro.
I'll get right to the point.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down.
You're actually going... Well, you're going easy on her, but you're not going to go easy on me.
I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When... yeah, when did you notice?
When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult.
And yet...
But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind.
I'm shocked you're even paying attention to those.
I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Yeah. I'm the one who did it, right?
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Yep, he's putting 2 and 2 together.
And then there's Futaba.
Plus also a couple of people you didn't even know about.
These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
What do I have to say? I mean, we're busted no matter what. I'm out on the streets no matter what happens. Yeah, who's gonna be the one who am I gonna be bunking with? Will it be An? Will it be Ryuji? Will it be Yusuke? Alright. Will it be Haru?
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
I'm not surprised you would say that.
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Yeah. Too late now, you can't backtrack on that.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
That's what you were already alluding to.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Nope. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? This hurts so much. Are we just gonna come out and say it? Yeah. It was me.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you're flooded with a ton of guilt. Yeah. Because of me, you made the worst decision of your life.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Yep.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Yeah. She's laying her heart out for you and you won't even pay attention to it.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
Maybe, but you are very vigilant with your discipline. Which is what I'm expecting. I'm just gonna apologize here. Because it's point of no return.
Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
I'm actually shocked by this.
I mean, who would believe such a story?
The police.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though.
Yeah. We're still under the gun.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Why?
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily.
Actually, I don't even think that was the worst case scenario.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, after you had to bare your soul. What? He knows everything? You gotta be kidding. No, Futaba got careless. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if he was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn in yourself, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. Well, he's not gonna go to combat. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who've targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Didn't that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. Yeah, meanwhile, I wasn't even paying attention to this conversation. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Yeah. Also, what are you still doing here?
Sorry.
All this happened because I kept the calling card. Well, we can't go to Sped right now, can we? What are we doing then? Looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation.
Hey!
I'm not gonna go to sleep while Futaba is in here! I guess she'll just leave arbitrarily. Is Sidra still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. Yeah, now let's go to bed. Yeah. Our house of cards is completely falling down on us. In fact, it's not even a house anymore, it's just a flat, scattered deck of cards. Well, I think that's pretty much been determined there, Luna.
Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Oh,
Those
hello
who
there.
provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
300,000 US, huh?
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
Families of the victims?
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
We do.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
How do we respond here? I mean, we haven't even shown them the nav app at all. I mean, that hasn't even been shown to them yet. Alright.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
Why is
All I
that?
can do now is give you shelter.
It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Well, I still need to build up my kindness to rank 4 somehow so I can continue to boost my confidant rank on you.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Meanwhile,
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them.
who's them?
With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Meanwhile, I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. I guess you suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There have been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man, just let me dream a little. Dream as much as you want, you ain't getting it. Still that afternoon. Yo, you see the news? I braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us kind of feels weird, but not surprising. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. Good idea. And so, after school...
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Yeah, and it's not as if I didn't see this coming from a long way away. I mean, the start of the game basically shows you doing just that.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
What about, you're thinking Kobayakawa too?
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Well, and now we're having a breakdown of our own.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Haru? It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji,
Let out some steam there,
taking out
Ryuji.
your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's on you, Luna. Yeah. I mean, there's not much we can say here that necessarily is going to calm the group down at this point. Alright.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
But...
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now?
Is it time to go off your side?
Things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, we're trying to ponder here. Turn the tables? I'm almost tempted to choose this. Do you agree, Luna? Do I have your concurrence? Thank you.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
What's on your mind?
Take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we still need a target to establish. And so later that night.
Yo.
Oh, hey, Ryuji. About me yelling earlier. Being framed in the added bounty, it all felt like such crap. I lost it. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. You too? It's confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. Maybe so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
And again,
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that would make me no different from our targets. I called them dirtbags, but I must be the worst of them all. I can't even joke about it. Yeah, you can still change. Yeah, you're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, I feel like I'm think straight now. Oh, Futaba and Haru, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
See ya.
And so, who calls me next? Oh, it's a group. I got a message from Akechi-kun with our deadline. Oh, it'll happen tomorrow. Who does he think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? Yeah, we'll manage. Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. We've reached a crucial moment. Yeah. There's no point fretting about it though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. And so that's what we'll do.
Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Indeed, and the only way we'll do that is to... Yeah. You're gonna force me to go to sleep, because we really haven't been allowed to do anything else since this process began. Still waiting to hit rock bottom. Deleted by admin? Deleted by admin. Also, hello again.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once.
Don't you mean at once?
Chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Yeah.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Yeah, the Diet is definitely gonna get shaken up. So, after school...
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Shouldn't you have had that before we started this?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
Actually, you're not the only one.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
It begins.
Huh? Really?
Shouldn't that response have not been delayed?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
That would explain why they forced us to confess out at the start of the game.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
Yeah, I get the feeling that there's more to it than just that.
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
Oh.
I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
Maybe she'll treat her her little sister better?
It will become a warning to not mess with us.
I was not expecting that out of you there, Akechi.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Yeah, Makoto is not down with this idea.
What do you mean?
Or not that particular point.
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
He did say that before.
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
I think we already have that question answered.
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Oh, how's it personal for you?
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Not until now. Yeah. Don't tell me he's the
Can't really
same boat,
explain it.
right?
But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're
A parental
similar.
figure?
Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We don't have a choice. I'll just say it.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
Wow. That's actually shocking to hear that out of Makoto. But yeah, her sister does treat her like dirt.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because it's not relevant until now.
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Yeah, but then we have to deal with the deadline.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Obviously not.
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Please let me confide in you.
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
And so,
Isn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
that's why I want to try and make her my girlfriend, but she just won't let me! Yeah, this is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
And so, fast forward back to present day. Yeah, clock moving not so quickly. We well and truly are getting to endgame. So let's go ahead and look at Sai again.
Palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
That's right.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Probably because he felt like he could no longer trust you.
Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark.
Only because you wanted it that way. You pushed everyone aside, and this is what you now have to deal with.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Do you believe me now? Oh, I'm saying it. Oh, I'm saying it.
Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility. No.
What?
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Wait a minute.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
We don't have a just say yes.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Oh, Flash. Who are we looking at? Oh.
You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Does that explain why the places are trying to cast you aside now?
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
But... slowly starting to accept the truth. It's not like this accomplishes anything!
Alright.
Well, at least not in terms of the confidants aspect.
I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you.
Do tell.
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Alright then. And so off to the evening.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
And why would we want to know about that?
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Why? What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
No!
We're phantom thieves!
No!
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Oh, whiteout again. Do we not even get to find out what it is? Yeah. We don't even find out. We're just fast forwarding to Saturday. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress on the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shida's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. It's on. So later that afternoon, gotta answer the phone. Where are we meeting today? We were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. What? Why there? The government office district. Kasumi Geseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not normally normal people usually go. Just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Yes, we certainly will be. Later? Alright. And so...
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I didn't even notice he was there until just now.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Deadline established.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
That's when Endgame is.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Yeah, he mentioned it already.
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Yeah, thief!
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Girl, calm down.
Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
Recluse.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
Yeah, that's kind of how we roll.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along.
I hope Futaba gives you your phone back.
I'll do my best.
Our positions are somewhat different. Akechi will joining us for the time being. And because of that, we now have rank 6. And yeah, we shouldn't be surprised that he himself will engage in combat. And he gets all the perks that lead up to this point at long last.
All right.
So what will he look like?
And good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what
lead on.
Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
Well, that is what a prosecutor's responsibility is.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be terrible if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
Yeah, this leads us to where we're going.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
It does in Japan.
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Poor Makoto.
It's time we head in then.
Alright, Akechi, let's see what you look like. And so, once we get out of cutscene, let's say hello to Destiny. Wait a minute, we haven't
Head right
changed
past
yet.
there and keep a low profile.
Only Morgana has changed her look? His look, I keep wanting to call him or her.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, we're off. Yeah, it glistens on the horizon. When I first saw the opening cutscene, it made me think of that scene near the climax from the movie The Mask. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Oh, that'll change.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
No, obviously not.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Let's wait until we actually change first.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
But he's technically not one of us.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Yeah, let's go around the routine.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
I have a hard time believing that.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Hey, why are you naming me? Oh, I suddenly realized the vowels are different. I was like, Elizabeth, why did all those months ago you gave me a surname that was going to be Akechi's code name, and then I realized she didn't because the vowels are different.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
Alright? From here on out, you're Crow.
And he might be soon eating it.
Got it.
We might soon be eating it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Yeah, we haven't officially transitioned yet.
Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. So, am I to assume currently that, oh, he's not on the list yet. Oh yeah, he is. Prince suit? Yeah, I guess we'll learn more about that later. Do I have a stronger gun for you? No, I do not. But he does not currently show in party. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Wait!
Oh, let's find another route. Yeah, I was like, can we just go straight forward? And the answer is no. Oh, to there. Also, what's with the theme music? Yeah, this is wrong on so many levels. But this is what endgame is supposed to be, right? Or close to it anyway.
Okay.
So we go on in. You never use him? Oh, there he is. So this means we're not just a threat, correct? Wow. They weren't kidding about a prince suit. Dude, you plan on stealing stuff in that getup? Yeah. I wasn't expecting something Commedia dell'arte oriented. No, it just means that that's what he thinks the rebel looks like. No, this is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Say.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino, there's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh.
Alright, Crow doesn't know much about cognitive beings, does he? Ah yes, in addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh? In essence, since these ones look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. But considering what I see before me, it is difficult to believe that it is not actually a real casino. That mask is so creepy!
But...
Not all cognitions are noble though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly of those in the positions of power. Is that what you have to go through every time? Yeah, that's right. This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Hey!
Hey, just don't slow us down, Crow. I would not allow that to happen. Why do we all look so nervous? It's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration before we send out the calling card, as always. So if the calling card wasn't merely for show, it's a necessary step. Will you please stop interrupting? My apologies.
Come on, let's
Well
go.
then, let's go. Let's go, indeed. Alright. Well then, let us begin by securing our route. And away we go. Oh, also there's no map. So it all gets revealed as we move along. That's blocked. This one isn't. Okay, over here. We have bars. It won't open. Perhaps it could be blocked from the other side. We should probably look for another way through. Also, An is with me on this one. Oh, we can't open this either? Can't rely on that either? Jump? Yeah, apparently they want me to go back. I'd rather go over here, though. Reveal more map. Here's our way through. Step on through. Peek on out. Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Whoa!
She can see us? Yeah, in fact, she's right there. You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is. What? We're not gonna fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you? We should do as she says, there's no point in hiding any longer. Oh. Yeah, and it says jump down. Well, confrontations in places like this are inevitable, so... So you've come. And damn, Yeah. Sai, when did you become a goth? The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building. Why are you telling us this? As I said before, I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I must ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there. Yeah, and she disappears. Well, we know where we're going.
Damn it.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, I don't think we'll find safe rooms anytime soon. It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, let us pursue her. And so we shall. Now let's get after her. Of course, we still got opposition to worry about. Where is the elevator? Yeah, here it is. Authentication required. Please insert your member's card. Yeah, member's card. Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts. I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Do you have a moment?
Typical casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the set of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
What?
That'll make this simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy. I would agree with you, but... One to attack. As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
I see.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her. Here it comes. Here it comes indeed. And it can't make up its mind. No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all. Will you be alright?
How about this?
Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in to help, though. So if you get knocked flat on your back... Alright, Mr. Goro. Yeah, show off who your friend is. Yeah, let's deal with the kitty.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take the
Robin Hood? That sounds very uncharacteristic of you. Alright then. What skills do you have? Light and Death and Almighty. Well, why don't we go around the horn? Wow. Yeah. One shot for the win.
You got it.
And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Okay, good, because I was wanting to call this stream. And so... Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the rule's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of the heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps will be something along those lines? A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds, don't underestimate this. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Yeah, of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations. The crucial moment's fighting here. Give it all you got. Indeed we will.
Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's still need his heart. But before we do that, things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. Yeah, hey there, Mishima. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. As are we all. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. So people are turning us even in a survey? Our popularity really is at an all-time low. Yeah, I guess. But now we'll go ahead and call the stream here. So now that so many people know who we are... Yeah, now that so many people know who we are, we'll see what happens tomorrow when we start making inroads into Sai's Palace. Obviously I'll need to acquire all my gear, as far as upgrades are concerned. Some before we even set foot in, so we'll see how it all unfolds, and I hope that you guys can join me to see how we get on in the first part of Sai's crazy casino, because we know that the endgame is now upon us. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Persona 5 Live, and I will see you guys again tomorrow as we make our way into the casino and see how long it takes for us to go bust. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
There's nothing inside.